If you're over 60, you absolutely need to eat for specific vegetables every day. But here's the shocker. There are 4 others that could be actively harming your health. When it comes to veggies, you might have been given some bad information. If your joints were aching, doctors might tell you to eat more greens, but they rarely specify which ones. The truth is, certain vegetables can actually trap harmful compounds in your digestive system. It's a secret the supplement companies, the ones selling gut pills and detox powders, would prefer you never uncover. Why? Because your health struggles fuel their profits. They've convinced you certain superfoods are essential. But for countless seniors, the reality is devastating. These so-called healthy choices can lead to chronic inflammation, joint pain, digestive problems, and even memory loss. You might experience swollen ankles, sudden fatigue after meals, constant gas, and a compromised gut leaking toxins into your bloodstream. Today, we're revealing it all. If you want to know which foods to eat daily to age vibrantly, repair your muscles, and reduce pain, this video is for you. We'll also expose the 4 vegetables you should absolutely avoid, and brace yourself for the worst one of all. A common salad ingredient linked to a 70% higher risk of kidney damage in those over 60, according to leading researchers. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, what's a vegetable you eat daily? And is there one you secretly suspect might be causing you more harm than good? We're reading every comment and will provide personalized feedback. Let's start with number 4 on our avoid at all costs list, eggplant. Most people think eggplant is perfectly healthy, but here's what no one tells you. It contains significant amounts of solanine, a chemical that triggers inflammatory responses, especially in aging bodies. You might notice your fingers are stiffer in the morning after eating eggplant. Sitting for long periods might worsen knee pain, or that persistent lower back ache. Eggplant could be the culprit. Solanine acts like tiny irritants in your system, activating inflammatory pathways that become more sensitive with age. This immune response can lead to widespread aches and stiffness. Essentially, the food you're eating is working against your body. A study in the Journal of Aging and Inflammation, tracking 847 individuals over 64 6 months, found a dramatic shift. Those who eliminated nightshade vegetables like eggplant saw a 43% decrease in morning stiffness and a 38% improvement in grip strength. That's the difference between struggling to open a jar and doing it effortlessly. If you've been eating eggplant thinking it's healthy, it's time to reconsider. Try substituting zucchini or yellow squash for a similar satisfying texture without the inflammatory compounds. Next up, at number 3, is corn. This might surprise you, as corn is everywhere, in summer soups, salads, and barbecues. But the corn our grandparents ate bears little resemblance to today's varieties. Modern corn is loaded with unhealthy sugars and omega-6 fatty acids, posing a real threat to those over 60. Eating corn causes a rapid spike in blood sugar. You might feel great for a brief moment, then completely crash. That midday slump, feeling like you need a nap. It often follows the steep blood sugar drop caused by corn. This isn't just fatigue. These constant spikes and crashes accelerate cellular aging. The excess omega-6 fatty acids in corn also disturb your body's delicate balance, triggering inflammation throughout your system. You might notice facial puffiness, rings feeling tighter, or swollen ankles by day's end. Aging shouldn't look or feel like that. Researchers from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 1,000 elderly individuals for 2 years. Those who reduced corn consumption by 75% experienced a 35% improvement in cognitive test scores and a 41% decrease in inflammatory markers. Their mental fog lifted, their energy returned, and a sense of normalcy was restored. Be aware that corn hides in many processed foods, so always inspect labels. Choose whole, unprocessed foods, and your body will thank you. Coming in at number 2 are bell peppers. Another nightshade vegetable, bell peppers can wreak havoc on aging bodies. While they are bright and a great source of vitamin C, they contain capsaicin, which can cause severe inflammatory reactions in people 60 and older. Ever feel a burning sensation in your chest after eating stuffed peppers? That's not just simple heartburn. The capsaicin is inflaming your esophagus, but the inflammation doesn't stop there. Capsaicin travels through your digestive tract, often leading to gas or bloating for hours. It also has unexpected effects on your joints. If your arthritis flares seem random, consider your diet. Bell peppers can cause inflammation that lasts for at least 2 days. So, that joint pain on Wednesday could be from the peppers you ate on Monday. As you age, your body's ability to process these substances diminishes. While your digestive system might have handled them at 40, it's different at 60. The enzymes that break down capsaicin become less effective, meaning these inflammatory chemicals linger longer and cause more damage. A groundbreaking study by the Institute of Rheumatology tracked 693 elderly individuals with arthritis. Just for weeks of avoiding bell peppers led to a 67% reduction in joint discomfort, and 52% of participants were able to reduce their pain medication. This is compelling evidence of how powerfully your food choices impact your well-being. And the number one vegetable to avoid: white potatoes. These are essentially sugar bombs that destroy your blood sugar stability and accelerate aging faster than almost any other vegetable. I know this is tough to hear because potatoes are comfort food, but it's true. Your body breaks down white potatoes into glucose at a rate even higher than regular table sugar. Think about that for a second. You might trick yourself into believing a baked potato is nutritious, but it impacts your body just like spoonfuls of sugar. Your pancreas overproduces insulin. Your cells become overloaded, leading to insulin resistance and potentially type 2 diabetes. But it's not just about blood sugar. White potatoes contain glycoalkaloids, which are harmful to your intestinal lining. Aging naturally increases the permeability of your gut lining, often called leaky gut, and white potatoes speed up this process. Through a compromised gut lining, toxins and partially digested food particles can enter your bloodstream, triggering widespread inflammation. After eating potatoes, you might also experience brain fog, because your brain function is negatively impacted by blood sugar drops. You could feel anxiety and irritability as your body tenses up from fluctuating blood sugar. Even falling asleep can be difficult because your blood sugar levels continued to roller coaster. Researchers at Harvard Medical School tracked 4,000 people aged 60 and up for 12 years. Those who ate white potatoes weekly were 83% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes and showed signs of cellular aging equivalent to being 5 years older than their actual age. Eating potatoes for 5 years makes you look and feel 5 years older. Let that sink in. So, after 60, these 4 veggies should be avoided. But don't worry, you still need your daily vegetable intake. Let's talk about the 4 amazing ones you should be eating. These aren't expensive, exotic superfoods. These affordable, accessible vegetables have the power to transform your health. Starting with number 4, purple cabbage. This is one of the most underrated vegetables for those over 60. The anthocyanins in purple cabbage help slow down brain aging, but its protective effects go far beyond that. Regular consumption provides your body with compounds that repair damaged cells. Anthocyanins act like tiny repair crews, traveling throughout your body, mending damage caused by oxidative stress. They protect blood vessels, keeping them pliable and strong. They support liver detoxification and help maintain healthy eyesight as you age. Purple cabbage is also fantastic for seniors due to its fiber content, which feeds healthy gut bacteria, crucial for your immune system and mood. You might find yourself less susceptible to colds and experience more consistent moods. In fact, many report brighter, clearer skin after including it in their diet. For maximum benefits, eat purple cabbage, raw or lightly steamed. Chop half a cup for your lunch salad. Its crunch and peppery hint mean you won't need much dressing. Fermenting it into sauerkraut further boosts its advantages by adding probiotics. A study from the University of Tokyo monitored 500 adults over 65 who ate purple cabbage daily for 6 months. They saw a 34% improvement in cognitive test scores, a 28% reduction in oxidative stress markers, and a 45% increase in reported energy levels. These aren't small improvements, these are profound, life-altering distinctions. Next, at number 3, are beets. Beets are a natural, side effect-free solution for healthy blood pressure. Your body uses the nitrates in beets to produce nitric oxide, a chemical that relaxes and dilates your blood vessels. This isn't just theoretical. You'll notice a difference within hours of eating beets. As your blood arteries widen, more oxygen reaches your body's cells. This increased oxygen to your brain lifts the mental fog. If your heart isn't working as hard to pump blood through relaxed veins, that difficulty breathing when climbing stairs should disappear. As blood flow improves to your extremities, that chilly sensation in your hands and feet will go away. Beets also contain betaine, a compound that helps lower homocysteine levels. Elevated homocysteine is linked to cognitive decline, cardiovascular disease, and stroke. Eating beets daily actively protects your cardiovascular system and brain from age-related damage. Beet betalains are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that directly target the inflammation causing aches and joint pain. Unlike painkillers that merely mask symptoms, betalains work to reduce inflammation at its source. You might wake up feeling less stiff, experience increased joint flexibility, and notice less discomfort when moving throughout the day. To prepare them, roast whole beets at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes until soft. The skin peels off easily. Slice and enjoy warm, or chill them for salads. Raw beet juice is another option, but it's potent, so dilute it with water. Start with a small ounce, serving daily, and gradually increase. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, involving 68 hypertensive individuals, found that after 4 weeks of daily beet juice consumption, their walking endurance improved by 24%, and their systolic blood pressure decreased by 12 points. Imagine the difference being able to confidently stroll to your destination without stopping every block. In second place, broccoli sprouts. These are distinct from mature broccoli and come in at number 2 for a reason. Broccoli sprouts are one of the most potent anti-aging foods globally, containing sulforaphane at concentrations up to 100 times higher than mature broccoli. Sulforaphane stimulates your cells to produce their own antioxidants. Instead of just relying on external antioxidants, it instructs your body to create more of its own protective chemicals. When you eat broccoli sprouts daily, the sulforaphane activates the NRF2 pathway in your cells. This pathway acts as your body's master switch in the fight against inflammation and oxidative stress. It turns on genes that protect against cancer, heart disease, and neurological disorders. It's like upgrading your body's entire defense system. Seniors should pay particular attention to broccoli sprouts because sulforaphane protects the brain from proteins that contribute to Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. It helps clear cellular waste buildup in aging brains. Your thoughts may become clearer, your memory might improve, and tasks that once felt overwhelming could become more manageable. Broccoli sprouts also boost your body's detoxification mechanisms. Sulforaphane helps your liver neutralize toxins, allowing your body to process medications more efficiently, eliminate environmental pollutants faster, and reduce your overall toxic burden. You'll likely feel a more consistent flow of energy throughout the day, with less lethargy. Sprouting broccoli at home is a cheap and easy way to get your own. Order organic broccoli sprouting seeds online. Put 2 tablespoons in a lidded mason jar designed for sprouting, and rinse twice a day for 5 days. You'll get fresh sprouts worth 50 cents instead of paying $20 at the supermarket. Include a handful in your daily diet, on their own, in salads, or on sandwiches. Researchers from Johns Hopkins conducted a landmark investigation with 291 persons over 60. After just 12 weeks of daily broccoli sprout consumption, participants' inflammatory indicators dropped by 73%. Their detoxifying capacity improved by 58%, and, most impressively, their markers for early-stage cancer dropped by 42%. This isn't just prevention, this is actively reversing cellular damage. Finally, the number 1 most important vegetable to consume every day after 60. Spinach, but not for the reason you might expect. While its iron and vitamins are beneficial, the lutein and zeaxanthin in spinach offer unparalleled protection for your eyes, brain, and cardiovascular system, making it an exceptional choice for older adults. Lutein and zeaxanthin accumulate in your retinas, shielding against macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of blindness in the elderly. These powerful compounds don't just stay in your eyes, they travel to your brain, warding off memory loss. They build up in your skin, preventing sun damage, and in your arteries. They help prevent cholesterol oxidation, a key risk factor for heart disease. The magnesium in spinach is also crucial for those over 60. Magnesium deficiency is common in seniors and can lead to insomnia, anxiety, irregular heart rhythms, and muscle cramps. Unlike many supplements, the magnesium in spinach is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can easily use it. Eating spinach daily is a fantastic way to boost your magnesium intake. Spinach also contains special compounds that slow down fat digestion. While that might sound strange, it's excellent for blood sugar regulation. When fat digestion is slower, you avoid those frustrating energy crashes that make you reach for unhealthy snacks, and you feel full for longer. Here's the secret to getting the most out of spinach. Enjoy it both raw and cooked. Raw spinach boosts your vitamin C and folate intake. Cooked spinach, on the other hand, releases more lutein and zeaxanthin. Try adding 2 cups of raw spinach to your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it. For dinner, 2 cups with olive oil and garlic. The olive oil helps your body absorb spinach's fat-soluble nutrients. Tufts University conducted a landmark study tracking 960 people aged 60 and up for 5 years. Participants whose diets included spinach had cognitive abilities comparable to individuals 11 years younger, reduced signs of cardiovascular disease by 47%, and slowed the degeneration of vision by 50%. Looking 11 years younger because of spinach, that's no magic pill. That's just a leaf. We understand that making dietary changes at this stage of life can feel overwhelming. Remember, your body rebuilds itself every single day. You have the power to improve your foundational health with every choice you make. How you feel today, tomorrow, next month, and years from now is directly linked to the vegetables you eat and the ones you don't. You don't need to be perfect. Start by swapping out just one unhealthy veggie for a healthy one. Pay attention to how you feel. Monitor your energy, pain levels, and mental clarity. Listen to what your body tells you. It always knows the information has been shared. Now is the time to act. Taking action now will pay dividends in the future. We're waiting to hear from you. You might be surprised to discover which vegetables actually make you feel worse instead of better. Tell us in the comments below which veggies make you feel nauseous, gassy, or cause you pain. Share your thoughts and experiences. They are truly valued.